Hello, dosto, and welcome to the Varya Man channel. This is a football dedicated channel. स्पोर्ट मेरे लाइफ का 15-20 साल से बहुत ही बड़ा पार्ट रहा है एंड फुटबॉल का जो पैशन है ना दैट काइंड ऑफ ग्रू ऑन टू मी ओवर टाइम चेल्सी एफसी इज ऑफ कोर्स द क्लब दैट आई support and I've been a fanatic for over 15-20 years of my life just around the time when Roman had bought the club and Jose Mourinho आए थे and single handedly मैं कहूँगा कि उन दोनों लोगों ने ना क्लब को पूरा ट्रांसफॉर्म कर दिया एंड मॉडर्न फुटबॉल जनरेशन का चेल्सी एफसी को वन ऑफ द बिगेस्ट क्लब्स इन द वर्ल्ड बना रहा एंड इस पूरी जर्नी में आई थिंक स्पोर्ट मुझको काफ़ी चीज़ें सिखाई लाइफ में एंड इस चैनल के थ्रू मैं सिर्फ मे बी वेरी टैक्टिकल साइड ऑफ थिंग्स वेरी मेन स्ट्रीम टाइप ऑफ कंटेंट सिर्फ वही नहीं कवर करना चाहता मैं उसके थोड़ा और बियॉन्ड जाऊंगा मोर इनटू लेट्स से द बिहाइंड द सीन्स ऑफ थिंग्स मोर इनटू लेट्स से द मार्केटिंग साइड ऑफ द गेम बिग ऑन लेट्स से ट्रांसफर्स एंड फाइनेंसेस क्या ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो स्पोर्ट हमें सिखाती है थोड़ी बहुत एथलीट के बैक स्टोरीज जो बहुत बहुत फैसिनेटिंग होती हैं एंड हाँ मस्ती करेंगे विच इज़ द प्राइमरी रीज़न वाई मुझको इस टाइप का चैनल एंड कम्युनिटी बनाना था ताकि हम जैसे कुछ लाइक माइंडेड लोग आ सके ओपिनियन शेयर कर सके गेम के मज़े ले सके एंड दैट्स दी ओनली ऑब्जेक्टिव दोस्तों मैं एक अलग से इंट्रोडक्शन वीडियो आप लोग के लिए बनाऊंगा जिसके थ्रू आप मुझको थोड़ा बेहतर जान पाओगे इस ऑब्वियसली इस चैनल में किस टाइप के कंटेंट को मैं लेकर आना चाहता हूँ आप लोगों के लिए उसको थोड़ा बेहतर जान पाओगे बट क्योंकि द फुटबॉल सीजन इज राइट अपॉन अस एंड मैं बहुत ही एक्साइटेड हूँ क्योंकि प्रीमियर सीजन इज जस्ट अबाउट टू बिगिन सो मैंने सोचा भी क्यों ना इस चैनल का पहला वीडियो होना चाहिए मोर अराउंड अ प्रीमियर लीग प्रीव्यू की टीम्स किस टाइप का दिख रही हैं गोइंग इनटू द न्यू प्रीमियर लीग सीजन फॉर 25-26 एंड एक छोटा सा कंपोनेंट है ऑफ predicting who the top 10 sides of the Premier League table would be at the end of the season. So it's a prediction from my side. Of course, football एक ऐसा sport है कि जहाँ पे opinions से ही बनता है sport. एंड ये अच्छा रहेगा कि अगर आप अपने भी थॉट्स अपने रीजंस कमेंट सेक्शन में डालें इंटरेक्ट करें इसको थोड़ा और टू वे बनाएं not just applicable to this video but in for all videos that come on the channel in general so let's kick it off guys I am super excited this is the first video on the Varya Man channel let's make it legendary let's kick it off guys हाँ जी guys so as we begin the preview and prediction मैं काफ़ी स्ट्रक्चर को सिंपल रखना चाहूँगा what I do is we'll spend some time to discuss about each club जहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा सा आपको कॉन्टेक्स्ट दूंगा ऑन व्हाट ट्रांसपायर्ड एंड व्हाट हैपेंड लास्ट सीजन एंड थोड़ा बहुत ऑन हु आर द प्लेयर्स हु केम इन द समर ट्रांसफर विंडो विच इज ऑफ कोर्स रनिंग फॉर नाउ a bit on who the key players are and the ones to watch out for this season and a bit on let's say maybe what would be the key factors for the team in question to do well in the 25-26 season and now, before we kind of formally begin and try to narrow down who these 10 sides would be in the top half of the 10 Premier League table, एक बार quick recap करते हैं of the league table of 24-25 season. So as we can see, Liverpool thoroughly dominated the league last year around 10 पॉइंट के डिफरेंस से लीग को जीता डोमिनेट करा एंड सिंटिलेटिंग फुटबॉल खेला ऑल थ्रू आउट द सीजन 25-26 में पहले 5 पोजीशंस जो आप देख रहे हो अपने स्क्रीन पे लिवरपूल आर्सेनल मैनचेस्टर सिटी चेल्सी एंड न्यूकासल will be involved in the UEFA Champions League for 25-26 season. Aston Villa will be playing in the Europa League and Crystal Palace का थोड़े allegations चल रहे हैं but because they had won the FA Cup they would also be involved in the Europa League. The 3 teams that unfortunately got relegated are Leicester City, Ipswich Town and Southampton. As part of this screen itself, मैं काफ़ी easy करूँगा. I will try to replace the clubs who would be in the top 10 for me, in my opinion. So I would replace the last two sides, Bournemouth and Brentford, who I feel have been weakened in the summer transfer window and decent type के incomings दोनों clubs में नहीं आए हैं. I see a challenge there. And because of the fact that Manchester United and Tottenham had underperformed last season, you'd say they have a reputation of being a top club. So मैं उन दोनों को replace करूँगा and that would be my final 10 for the 25-26 season as a prediction. And इन्हीं 10 क्लब पे हम प्रीव्यू को फोकस करेंगे. So we kick things off with Liverpool. So Liverpool दोस्तों had Arne Slot who came in last season. It was his debut season and पहले ही सीजन में Arne Slot ने प्रीमियर लीग टाइटल को डोमिनेट कर लिया. 4-3-3 खेलती है लिवरपूल with a very very fast transition style of play जिसमें they like to attack in a very fast high tempo and defensively they try to win the ball high up the pitch so that they can impose themselves on the opposition and they are able to dominate and show that sort of attacking rigor and character up front. Liverpool is known to play electrifying, silky, eye-catching, football. Something which and last year Liverpool ने जिस टाइप का फुटबॉल खेला, I think not just the Reds, but I think even as a neutral मुझको देख के बहुत ही मजा आ रहा था. And this season around, some very very high profile names have been added. To give you some context, 300 million pounds लिवरपूल ने खर्च किए हैं इस ट्रांसफर विंडो में. एंड आप पूछोगे कि बॉस जरूरत भी था क्या इतना खर्च करने का, बट यू नो व्हाट डेल्स, हुआ क्या ना कि इन ओवर द लास्ट 15-20 years लिवरपूल हैव अंडरस्टूड दैट when you are probably at your strongest is when you're also the most vulnerable. So it's important for them, given that the other teams around them have been also been strengthening, they felt that it is almost natural for them to also improve their squad depth because multiple competitions में involved होती हैं आजकल clubs. Last year around, Liverpool had a slightly disappointing UEFA Champions League campaign. They were knocked out in the round of 16 against Paris Saint-Germain, and I think that's one of the reasons why उन्होंने strengthen किया है ताकि they look a formidable side. Hugo Ekitike will add some firepower up front, one of the very prospective strikers in the European football market. Florian Wirtz has broken the British transfer record, and you'd expect great things out of Florian because of the potential that we've all seen over the last 3 or 4 years that he's played in the very highest level in the Bundesliga. Right back पे Jeremy Frimpong आ चुके हैं to replace Trent who was left for Real Madrid, and left back पे Milos Kerkez आए हैं who is one of the most prospective defenders, left backs that we've seen in the Premier League over the last couple of seasons, right? So what will be interesting to see is Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, इन दोनों का consistency and form बरकरार रहे. Mo Salah was involved in 47 goal contributions last season, and जो second थे ना on the leaderboard in terms of goal contribution was Alexander Isak, and he had only 29 goal contributions. I'm not saying only to belittle him, but the fact that one player was able to dominate the season single-handedly is what I wanted to kind of emphasize on. So I think critical रहेगा कि Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk and Florian Wirtz and some of the new other signings who've come into the picture, वो जल्दी से adapt करें to the league, to the team structure and the style of play that they play, and वो काफी critical रहेगा for Liverpool's success in 25-26. We move to the Gunners. So, the Arsenal fans ought to be really, really excited for this season as well. This season, Arsenal have added a striker, a position that Arsenal fans will agree with me कि ये ऐसा position है जो पिछले 5 या 6 साल से उनको काफ़ी बड़ा एक disadvantage था. When you compare their side to any other top level side like maybe Manchester City who have Erling Haaland up front. So now that Victor Gyökeres has come into the picture and a bit of midfield has also been strengthened, you've got now depth at the center back position with Christian Mosquera also coming in. So I think Arsenal also look to be one of the contenders for the Premier League title. The manager, Mikel Arteta, is a Spanish manager, and like most other Spanish managers, he likes to have high possession as a style of play. He likes to dominate a lot of the ball in midfield. He likes his wingers getting that 1v1 scenario against the opposition fullback. आर्सेनल का एक चीज जो मुझको काफी अच्छा लगता है इज द कोर मिडफील्ड विच इज वेरी वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग. सो यू हैव डेक्लन राइस जिन्होंने पहले दिखा चुके हैं अगेंस्ट इवन रियल मैड्रिड कि वो किस टाइप का मैच विनर प्रूव हो सकते हैं फ्रॉम अ मिडफील्ड पोजीशन. ही इज astute defending, and he also now tries to impose himself on the opposition by being a defining factor in terms of assisting for his teammates and scoring goals by himself. And also, he's a major threat when it comes to set pieces, which was one of Arsenal's biggest positives of last season. So the Gunners can only hope that the trend sort of continues. काफी critical रहेगा कि किस तरह से squad depth को manage कर सकते हैं Arsenal. I would still believe that right back is a position of concern and left wing is a position of concern. जहाँ थोड़ा और dynamism अगर add हो, the side will look like a more complete side. We move to Manchester City, a team that has dominated and won 4 Premier League titles in a row before Liverpool ने last year title जीता था. Pep Guardiola likes to play a very possession-heavy, high pass structured style of play. And Pep का ये रहता है कि he likes to dominate a lot of the ball. He has 5 men up front behind the striker, so you have 6 people who are attacking the opposition defense. And इस season अच्छा बात ये है कि they've now added a lot of depth and did a lot of the business very early. बिजनेस अर्ली करने का मतलब ये होता है इन अ ट्रांसफर मार्केट इज दैट द टारगेट्स दैट यू रियली हैव इन माइंड यू आर एबल टू कंफर्म दैट एंड गेट देम इन. हु आर योर फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटीज? ऑफ कोर्स वेरी डिसअपॉइंटिंग लास्ट सीजन FA कप भी क्रिस्टल पैलेस से हारे, एंड आई थिंक इस सीजन काफी क्रिटिकल रहेगा फॉर पेप गार्डियोला टू स्विच दैट winning mentality amongst his troops, amongst the squad, among the backroom staff. Backroom staff में इस year में additions हुए हैं. 2 लिवरपूल के लोगों को मैनचेस्टर सिटी ने अपने बैकरूम स्टाफ में ऐड किया है. पेप लाइनर्स who will be now an assistant coach. Kolo Toure, who had an impressive run with the under 18s, will also be now an assistant manager for Pep Guardiola. We move to the club that I personally love, and it's my time to flaunt to you guys कि हम वर्ल्ड चैंपियंस है और ये एक ऐसा टाइटल है जो हम अगले 4 साल तक फ्लॉन्ट करेंगे. So I am firstly super proud. Any Chelsea fan out there will tell you कि the last 3 or 4 months has been an absolute roller coaster for us. लास्ट सीजन 24-25 सीजन में हो क्या रहा था कि हमें लास्ट के 3 या 4 गेम में रिजल्ट्स चाहिए ही थे इन ऑर्डर टू मेक इट टू द चैंपियंस लीग पोजीशंस. जो हमने किया, हमने यूएफए कॉन्फ्रेंस लीग को जीता, विच वाज द ओनली यूरोपियन कंपटीशन दैट वी वर इन्वॉल्व्ड इन, एंड टू टॉप इट ऑल ऑफ हम क्लब वर्ल्ड चैंपियंस बन गए. दोस्तों इससे हुआ क्या ना कि टीम की जो मोराल है, टीम का जो कैरेक्टर है, टीम का जो कमराडरी है, it just has gone to another level. And with new signings who have kind of now come into the picture, and couple of them who I am very excited to see, Jurel Hato, Estevao, my boy, and of course Jamie Bino Gittins will also add that dynamism. ये जो additions रहेंगे, I think the way they are able to adapt into it, because they all come from different leagues and different sides of the world, काफ़ी critical रहेगा. हमने ये recent में ये सुना है and जाना है that Levi Colwill in his first training session got injured and unfortunately had to have an ACL surgery. Levi was a massive personality for us, a massive leader for us. एंड आई थिंक ऑल्दो उनको रिप्लेस करना काफ़ी ट्रिकी हो जाएगा बिकॉज फुफाना ऑल्सो हैज़ दैट रेपुटेशन ऑफ ऑलवेज काइंड ऑफ कैरिंग एन इंजरी. तो ये हमारे लिए काफ़ी इंपॉर्टेंट होगा कि हाउ आर वी सॉलिड एट द बैक, because teams will come after us, because now that we are world champions, everyone will want to beat us. So think that was a bit on Chelsea. Of course, ongoingly on the channel, क्योंकि Chelsea मेरा प्यार है, मैं उसको ongoingly थोड़ा और वक्त दूंगा. But I think in a very short summary, I think that's more or less how we operate. Just to kind of give you, a quick one on the style of football that we play. So Enzo Maresca likes to start with a 4-2-3-1, but gradually he tries to build from the back with a back three. And he has dynamic wing backs, so either one of them becomes a part of the back three, and the other one kind of inverts into a midfield position, or goes into the opposition box to score goals for the team. So that's more or less on how Chelsea line up and the style of football that we like to kind of play. We move to the fifth club that I wanted to discuss, which is Manchester United. So first, let's begin with the style of play and formation that Ruben Amorim likes to play. So Ruben Amorim, as the Manchester United manager, had come in last December, and now that this is his first full season, the expectations from him will be very high. This time around, the club have also backed him with funds. Benjamin Sesko aa rahe hain. So you have a 200 million plus attacking lineup in front of you to take advantage of, to beat the regular teams that you were probably getting a draw against them or not getting that result last year. Very, very disappointing last season that Manchester United had a negative goal difference, and Manchester United की history में इस type का season उनके लिए नहीं गया, and that's something that they will surely want to change for the better, of course. And with the new additions who've been added, Brian Mbeumo and Matthias Cunha, they were both amongst the top 10 in terms of goal contributions in the Premier League last season. So you'd say that from an attacking standpoint, you have those sure shot players who can win you games. The only concern that I see in Manchester United are two areas. Number one would be they lack that sort of strength and depth in midfield, someone who can carry the ball and progress the ball forward, because ideally आपको ये रहेगा कि Bruno Fernandes should operate between the lines, as in playing between the opposition's defense and the midfield, so that he gets that space and he's able to then do his magic to either involve some of his other teammates or maybe go for goal himself. बट अभी हम लास्ट प्री सीजन फ्रेंडली में भी यूनाइटेड का देखे थे कि मैनुअल उगार्टे हैड लॉस्ट द बॉल इन हिज ओन नियर हिज ओन हाफ, and हुआ क्या कि that led to a chance for Everton and they were able to equalize. So I think that's something which I am probably emphasizing on. Center back positions में I think they still need some depth, and probably another right wing back to go with Ahmad and Dalo to offer you something dynamic, because Dalo can also operate on the left when as a substitute for Dorgu. So that was a bit on Manchester United. Ab of course अपने comment section में बताना if there are aspects to the game that you want me to explain to you and cover in more detail, तो वो कर सकते हैं. But now let's jump into the sixth club that we have in mind, Newcastle United. Now, Newcastle United under Eddie Howe had started the season very, very strongly last year. काफी moments ऐसे थे जहां positive दिख रहे थे. Eddie Howe likes to deploy a 4-3-3. So Eddie Howe had this little idea in his head that मुझको I want the fastest players in the Premier League to dominate and be a part of my attacking lineup. Anthony Gordon is already part of the setup. Alexander Isak is supposedly उस setup के part already है, who is also has a reputation of being one of the fastest strikers in the league. And right wing पे Newcastle have strengthened in the form of Anthony Ilanga, who has now come in. Midfield core has been very, very strong all through. You have Joe Linton, you have Sandro Tonali, one of the best tactical midfielders there is out there, one of the most complete midfielders there is out there. And then Bruno Guimaraes की mentality के बारे में तो दोस्तों क्या ही कहना, हम सब ने देखा है in the last couple of seasons what a player and what a complete personality and a leader that Bruno has been for the club. I think the magic that Newcastle carry, and given that now they will also be involved in the Champions League, ये काफी critical रहेगा that they have a lot of depth, especially in the defensive positions. That's one area when I feel that there's lack of depth. And ऑफ कोर्स ये भी काफ़ी क्रिटिकल रहेगा देखना कि अलेक्जेंडर इजैक को किस तरह से न्यूकासल रिप्लेस करती है नाउ दैट बेंजामिन सेस्को हैज चोजन मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड एज हिज डेस्टिनेशन. So दोस्तों, next up we have Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur have appointed a new manager this season. They've appointed Thomas Frank, who joins them in from Brentford. So Thomas likes to deploy a very flexible 3-5-2, 4-3-3 formation. उनका काफ़ी set piece heavy रहता है style of play, and he likes to of course dominate a lot of the ball in the opposition defense. लास्ट ईयर आप कहोगे कि टॉटनम के लिए एक ट्रांजिशन ईयर था. हैरी केन हैड मूव्ड ऑन. ह्यूमिन सॉन वाज प्रॉब्ली नॉट डिलीवरिंग द सॉर्ट ऑफ नंबर्स दैट वी एक्सपेक्ट हिम टू डिलीवर. इस सीजन अब ह्यूमिन सॉन हैज मूव्ड from Tottenham Hotspur. So now the issue that Tottenham have is they don't have that, someone who is guaranteed to win you games. James Maddison has unfortunately also been injured in the preseason friendly, so he'll be out for 6-7 odd months. And new signings की अगर हम बात करें तो Mohamed Kudus is one who has come in, but then Mohamed Kudus can't replace both James Maddison and Son in terms of ability and in terms of numbers, right? So they will need some strengthening to do in that department because of Maddison's injury, unfortunately. So João Palhinha has of course now joined in on loan from Bayern Munich, and he will try to provide that depth in midfield. But I think overall Spurs will need to do a bit more activity in the transfer window if they are serious about mounting a top 6 sort of a challenge in the 25-26 season, because उनके आसपास के सारे clubs काफ़ी strengthen हो चुके हैं. The squad depth becomes really, really critical. So that's something that Thomas Frank will want, to add to his armory in the transfer market. We move to Aston Villa now. Aston Villa काफ़ी impressive side रही है over the last 2 Premier League seasons, I must say. Unai Emery has really steadied that ship, which was looking not so stable. Last year 6th finish kiya right after Newcastle, bit unlucky not to finish in the Champions League places. वेरी नोटेबली, और इसके बारे में दोस्तों कोई बात नहीं करता है, दैट लास्ट ईयर हमारे जो 4 इंग्लिश टीम्स जो इन्वॉल्व थी यूएफा चैंपियंस लीग में, लिवरपूल, आर्सेनल, एस्टन विला एंड मैनचेस्टर सिटी, उसमें से लिवरपूल, आर्सेनल एंड एस्टन विला फिनिश्ड इन द टॉप 8 ऑफ द चैंपियंस लीग फेज. सो चैंपियंस लीग का जो लीग फेज हुआ था लास्ट स्टेज, वेयर वी ट्रांजिशन फ्रॉम अ ग्रुप स्टेज मॉडल टू अ लीग फेज मॉडल, उसमें एस्टन विला केम इन द टॉप 8. 3 of our English clubs were in the top 8, which just goes on to show that the English clubs are dominating the European proceedings. So Aston Villa will be playing in the Europa League this year, and Unai Emery likes to play in a fluid 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, midfield dominant, heavy रहता है, very strong in midfield. Onana है, Tielemans as a box to box, and then you also have Dendoncker offering you depth. फ्रंट लाइन में यू हैव मॉर्गन रॉजर्स. ओली वॉटकिन के गोल्स काफ़ी क्रूशियल हो गए थे लास्ट सीजन. 16 प्रीमियर लीग गोल्स मारे उन्होंने, तो काफ़ी एक डिपेंडेंसी थी, बट नाउ ही इज़ बीइंग लिंक्ड अवे फ्रॉम द क्लब. सो काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा ये देखना कि हाउ द टीम काइंड ऑफ रिप्लेसेस someone like Ollie Watkins, through whom they had guaranteed goals and assists. And of course, this now comes at a time where Aston Villa really need to kind of now step up, because थोड़ा disappointing रहेगी कि चैंपियंस लीग में फिनिश नहीं कर पाए, but they will want to close out the Europa League and probably come out as winners, because हमारे इंग्लैंड से सिर्फ Aston Villa and Crystal Palace, which is a doubt as of now, only these are the 2 teams who will be involved in the Europa League from England. We move to the next exciting team, which is Nottingham Forest. So Nottingham Forest, just like Aston Villa, have really impressed over the last 2 seasons. Nuno Espirito Santos is a very tactical, hands-on manager. वो एक 4-2-3-1 लो ब्लॉक डिप्लॉय करते हैं, काफ़ी सेट पीस इंटेलिजेंट है, एंड इस बारी आप ये कह सकते हो कि थोड़े लकी रहे इन द ट्रांसफर विंडो, ऑल्दो दे हैव लॉस्ट अ क्रिटिकल प्लेयर इन एंथनी इलांगा टू न्यूकासल यूनाइटेड, but at least they were able to save Morgan Gibbs White from going to Tottenham Hotspur, a side that would have really strengthened. आप ये imagine कर सकते हो कि Tottenham and Nottingham will really fight it off for a critical place in the Premier League title this year is how I think I see it going forward, and I suppose you would also probably see that coming कि Tottenham and Nottingham will be involved in a bit of a scuffle there. And I think what will be important is again for Nottingham Forest कि किस टाइप के रिप्लेसमेंट लेकर आते हैं for a player like Anthony Elanga who was able to contribute so much. Whether Chris Wood is again able to maintain his fitness and consistency. Last year काफ़ी threatening aerially रहे, काफ़ी threatening in terms of putting the ball in the back of the net to win you those important games, to look threatening, to impose himself on the opposition. तो उस टाइप के player as a complete package निकल के आए थे Chris Wood. So a lot will again rest on his shoulders, to really kind of determine the season that Nottingham Forest have. So we finally have the last team to discuss, which is Brighton and Hove Albion. And Brighton and Hove Albion के बारे में अगर बात करें दोस्तों, it's a team which has this sort of a reputation of being a feeder club of the Premier League. Of course, my team is guilty for that as charged, because हम लोगों ने in the recent seasons not just their manager in Graham Potter को लेकर आए थे, but we also bought their goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, Marc Cucurella, and very recently they also snapped up João Pedro, who was very very critical to how the team is kind of structured. तो अब ये important रहेगा कि how a team of that caliber, whether they show that ambition and intent by replacing them, how they replace them will be critical. Of course, another name that I've forgotten to mention is Moises Caicedo, who we also stole from Brighton. So you can imagine 4 proper first team players we had snapped up from Brighton. And आप बस imagine कर सकते हो कि even despite that, they have been super competitive. In fact, last time they had finished 8th in the Premier League, and they somehow, Brighton, they somehow find a way to replace some of these very high profile players who have that reputation of doing well in the Premier League. Abhi Carlos Baleba has had a breakthrough season in midfield, and Manchester United reportedly want to bring him into their club. What will be interesting to see is whether that tempo ka sustainability, whether they are able to replace some of these players who they've unfortunately lost, and whether that pipeline that they have, of identifying talent, bringing them into the thick of things. So वो काफी critical रहेगा to the team success, and that will ultimately determine and define whether they are a top 10 Premier League side or they finish outside the top 10, because then you have teams like Crystal Palace, Everton, who are just willing to, smell and take advantage and come into the thick of things, right? So Premier League is really heating up, दोस्तों. And आप of course अपने thoughts बताना. We make this very very two way, and I really hope कि आपको ये पहला वीडियो पसंद आया हो. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, to the Varya Man channel, and see you for the next one, दोस्तों. Take care.